Since the Ukrainian military is yet to achieve any strategic success on the Donbass front lines, Kiev's forces continue indiscriminate shelling of civilians in the DPR, LPR, and Crimea, as well as in the Russian border regions. On the evening of March 20th, Russian air defense forces shot down several Ukrainian UAVs, which simultaneously targeted the town of Dzhankoy in the north of Crimea. The main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine announced the destruction of Russian-caliber NK cruise missiles during their transportation by rail. However, no evidence has been provided so far. While any damage to any military facility is yet to be confirmed, the wreckage of the intercepted UAVs damaged one civilian house and a local shop. One civilian was wounded. Crimea was targeted with the Chinese Muging 5 commercial drones, but they were upgraded with US-made propeller blades. The UAVs were filled with shrapnel and their targets were civilian facilities. Kiev attempted to harm as many civilians as possible. Regular shelling of the border regions of Russia does not stop. Peaceful villages of the Bryansk and Kursk regions came under Ukrainian mortar fire again. Daily strikes continued in the city of Donetsk, where several houses were destroyed. Fortunately, civilian casualties were avoided over the past day. Meanwhile, on the front lines, Russian forces are coming closer to the encirclement of the Ukrainian grouping in Avdiivka, from where Ukrainian forces are shelling the residential quarters in Donetsk. North of the town, Russian units broke through Ukrainian defenses and gained a stronghold in the eastern part of the village of Styava. A strategically important railway used for military supplies of the Ukrainian garrison was cut off. On the northeastern outskirts of Avdiivka, Russian forces entered Kamenka and launched mop-up operations on the streets. Russian advance was also reported to the south of Avdiivka. They broke through Ukrainian defenses north of Alpetne and approached the southern districts of the town. In the northwest of Bakhmut, the Wagner units are still storming Ukrainian positions in Orkhava-Vasilivka despite heavy mortar and artillery fire. Fierce battles for control of the Konstantinovka-Bakhmut highway continue on the outskirts of Krasnoye. In the southern Sobachovka district in Bakhmut, Wagner fighters advanced and straightened the front line along Mariupol Street. At the same time, in the Budzinovka district, Russian forces approached the outskirts of the stadium, forcing the Ukrainian units to retreat. In the north of Bakhmut, the plant nursery and the Fantasia construction site came under Russian control. In other regions, the front lines did not change. Ukrainian forces attempted several counterattacks in the Zaporozhye and Krasny Liman regions, but failed to achieve any success.